Oh, it should be streaming now, yes? No? Stream? You awake, stream? Stream, please be awake. No, 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 no. Oh no, I need to change the title for that. Quickly, quickly. People will be thinking that we're doing VRC, and we're not. We are doing something completely different. No. Okay. Number 1. There we go. If I go into this, will it show it? Okay, now I've just got to. It's quite some good music actually. I need to change the thumbnail, pictures. Ah! No! Fuck. Okay. Oh, hi George. Could you share this with Harry? Bum, 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 bum. Fuck. Hey. Right. Mate, this is not me. My friend wanted me to stream this. uh. Alright. I don't actually know. My friend wanted me to play this, so I'm just waiting for him to join. George, is he gonna join or not? Let me turn the sound down. Shut up. Okay, alright. You guys ready? Oh, I quit. No. Whoops. Let me run it again. Come on. XD. Right. Can you hear the game well? No, you can't. Alright, and then we will just check this feed. And then we will just check. Alright, and then we will just check. Sorry for the echo. What the fuck? Game's broken. Sorry for the echo. Oh yeah, it's a complete echo now, but yeah. Game's broken. Oh. Looks like my stream is not working. What if I was to do settings, then window? Windowed mode. But OBS likes that, does it? Oh. Alright. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Then okay, and then I'll speak over the music to see how it sounds like. Alright, and then we mute it again. Then okay, and then I'll speak over the music to see how it sounds like. Alright, and then we mute it again. Okay. That's great, okay. Okay, new game. I don't know, should I read it out? Should I be reading it out? Alright. Hey, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh dear. I'm not gonna say that. Ha ha! I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Oh, nice. Maybe, only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Okay, you guys can read it yourselves. I was saying the narration. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Actually, no, I'll say only the speech. Yeah, that's better. By the way, Deku, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. So Yori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh dear. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. By the way, NEET is like some game addict and anime addict. Yeah. Coming in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Okay, so alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I promised you that. Yay! What? Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? One that I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Okay, I'm gonna turn the volume down because it's getting a bit annoying. Right, somebody still watching? Because otherwise... Okay, good, you're watching. Alright. School day is as ordinary as ever, but it's over before you know it. Okay. And it's over, so. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sorry wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. What? You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, they could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. No, to help start a new club, yeah. Sharp, I can't read. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring I would bring in a new member. I can't talk. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Cupcakes, what the hell? Hehehe. What? Don't make promises you can't keep! Exclamation mark. I can't tell if Sayori is really taking much of an airhead. Don't know what that means. Define airhead.
Airhead is a noun meaning a base close to the area of active operations where supplies and troops can be received and evacuated by air.
What? That's oh no. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the
123. It means the next scene.
Yep, yes, I know, thank you very much. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soulful cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the wait, is that meant to be music? I don't know. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Ah, there we go, the music's back. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Hey? I glance around the room. Oh dear. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, okay. Ah, Deku, what one nice surprise. Welcome to the club. The words escape from me in this situation. This club is is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Oh, okay. So you can just ignore her when... Oh, so, where did I get the so? You can just ignore... Well, probably from the name. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Squiggly line. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, which is actually gay porn, I think it is. Let me see. So, yeah, there you go. Oh, never mind. Hehehe. Yuri. Alright. The smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. Alright. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Deku. Okay. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Okay, you too, Monica. Come sit down, Deku. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. By the way, I chose the name Deku because that is not to do with what's it called? Boku no Hero Academia. It's whatever you want to say. Yeah, because my name was usually Idek, yeah, but then somebody can type that into Rust to TP to me, so I had to add a U, then it just became Deku. So, boom. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Having a hard time keeping the names in my head. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! So cute. I don't know. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Oh. Wow. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I don't see it. Wait, it's not even there. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I couldn't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this on... Haven't I heard this? Oh! No! Wait. So... Flow. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? What is this voice? If you can hear that voice, like literally. Oh my god. It was like LOL. Wait, can you hear it say LOL? Like I'll even... There we go.
Idec Enterprises. Test. Oscar Kennedy. No. Gap Gamer 123. Why?
Don't spam it.
Oscar Kennedy. No.
I'll put it down to 25. Okay.
Oscar Kennedy. Tears of joy.
Tears of joy. Hey, I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Well, I'm just going to save for now. Alright. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Oh dear. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Eh? That's not it. Insulted. Yeah. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri.
Oscar Kennedy. No, it's not that.
Mate, there's a delay. I don't know what you're talking about. Penny smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow. Oh my.
I like tea too.
Okay. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. That's Monica right there. Oh no, that's Monica right there. Sorry. So, what made you consider the literature club?
Oscar Kennedy.
Oh my.
Steve.
Mate, I'll mute you for 5 minutes if you keep on talking, mate. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and so Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ahaha. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Mate, why isn't it? There we go. Monica really is a great leader. She's holding her hand right there. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Deku, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. So she likes it, obviously. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of a teacup with her little finger. What? No, a little finger. What? With her finger. A little finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. It was obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Define throw you for a loop. No. I'm tired. Oh. Oh, okay, I get that. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Gap Gamer 123.
To throw something for a loop.
What? No, a surprise. I read a horror book once. Oh, were you being sarcastic? No, you weren't. What? To throw something for a loop? What do you mean? I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that.
Kennedy. Like a red herring.
Don't know what that is, sorry. It's to be surprised, right? Because that's what I searched up. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think.
Kennedy. A false lead. Gap Gamer 123.
I prefer white herring.
Okay. If a story makes me think, if it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, okay? And I give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sorry, Siddles? Cortana. Define Siddles.
Here's what I found.
Walk in a furtive, unobtrusive or timid manner. Okay. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Eh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. Why is there so much complicated language? You won't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Showing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Ah, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica, which is probably like confused or yeah, you know. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Deku? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club, so you may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Deku. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Oh dear. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I've joined the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sorry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for pancakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Deku, I look forward to seeing you. No. Deku, what? Deku, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Oh my. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with a mediocre writing skills? With my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Last quick meeting. Hey, Deku, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Oh dear. That's right. So Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Unlucky. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favourite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the poem most. Well, I'll just save here just in case. Yes. Okay. Okay. A skirt? What do you mean skirt? Suicide? What?
Gap Gamer 123.
Depending on what you pick corresponds to someone.
Yeah, no. That's why I'm picking the ones I think is gonna be the person. Hehehe. I'll let you guess which one I want. No, not which one I want, sorry. You know. Hehehe. Alright. Guess which one I was looking for. Not looking for, but you know, which one I tried to impress, quotation marks.
Gap Gamer 123.
I don't remember which one that is, but we'll see. Guys, see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't. Oh, that's what I say. Nah. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Deku. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, yeah, that one, okay. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone, sorry, who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Deku always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
Gap Gamer 123.
Ah, see ya.
GTG.
Watch a stream later on then. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little... What? Why? Okay, I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Deku can become great friends too. Sayori? Sorry. There you go. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Hey? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry I made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Oh. Hey, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. To make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. He reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh great, a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, have sex. Joking. Discuss it, if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I will like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. No, not I'll. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery...
Kennedy.
Same what? Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression as she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. What? Ugh! Hey, Natsuki uttered an exasperated sigh from within the closet. What do you mean, same? She seemed to be annoyed at something. Oh! 1 second. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. Okay. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf.
Harry Grant. What up?
Yeah, I'm streaming this for you, mate. Manga. You read manga, right?
Who is your waifu? Harry Grant. Natsuki. Idec Enterprises.
MHN.
You read manga, right? Oh, excuse me. There we go. Sometimes manga is one of the things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out why the other person stands. How did you know that anyway? How did you bring it up at some point? Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean?
Harry Grant.
I see.
Thanks for following.
Oh, what? I didn't even say that. Oh, but thank you. That will bring me up to 70. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves.
Harry Grant. I prefer Yuri. Harry Grant. Bigger boobs.
I don't really care about boobs, to be honest, mate. Or do I? No, I don't know. There it is. Natsuki snatches out of my hand. Oh no, wait. There it is. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
Ass is better, TBH.
Nah, mate, nah. I don't know. I know that feel. That feel, not feeling. Feel, okay. Makes sense.
Robbie Rotter. By the text-to-speech lol.
Yes, yes. Oh, you're the guy from exclusive chat. No, exclusive chat room. Let me see. I don't have it in my favorites anymore. Doesn't matter. I get a closer look at the box that she's. No, wait. I can't speak. Okay. I get a closer look at the box she's. Oh my god. I get a closer.
Yeah, I'm chatting him on Discord.
Well, I don't know your Discord, so. I get.
Just gonna watch this as I have nothing else to do.
Okay. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Oh, see, I can read it now. Parfait Girls, which means perfect girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. Hey Cortana, define demographic.
Demographic can be an adjective meaning relating to the structure of populations.
No. Okay then. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Deku. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Like genre, I guess.
Harry Grant.
Yeah, yeah.
Not his style.
I guess that meets. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. Okay, she shoves the book right into my hands. Ah! What? I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colourful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. I need to learn what that is. I think it's young girls, yeah. Wait, no, never mind. Alright. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall. Beneath the windowsills, so somewhere like there.
Harry Grant. How long you gonna stream for?
Until... Let me... for an hour and 15 minutes still. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit down. Oh, okay. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why is that? Ah, I guess it's easier to be close together like
Harry
this.
Grant.
Ooh,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Harry Grant. I still need to see the last of the game.
Oh. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes I've already finished a series. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished a series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school, okay. Typical slice of life affair. I don't really like slice of life that much, but this is slice of life as well. I'm pretty sure, let's see. 1 second. Visual novel. Okay, there is no slice of life thing. Doesn't matter. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. Like this, basically. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Oh, as in like sad ones, sorry. I put him in something else. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Again? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. Ah, this chapter seems like it's about baking. Fun. It's just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. Also, it's a bit off-putting how her eyes are so far apart. But yeah, okay. I just happened... that's better, there you go. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. Ahaha. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it. So who am I to judge? 1 second, just gonna screenshot that. we've read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, hey, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found us. Hey, spank. Joking. At least it's safe here in the club room. Sept? Oh, like, except, yeah. Except Monica was kind of a joke about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Okay. So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish that chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favourite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay everyone, hey? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh no. Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Hey. What? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? You just want to know what happens? Ah, yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Hey? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time reading this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. If it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got halfway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I tried to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. What? On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, I need your help with this. Does it matter who I choose? Because I need to know if it matters. And I need to know who's watching this. So just comment so I know who's watching it.
Harry Graf? No.
Okay. So I'll keep it last then, yeah? I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort.
Harry Graf? You can do it in any order, but it leave Monica to last for IDK canonicity. Harry Graf? But it doesn't matter.
What the hell does that mean? Oh, okay. So in a specific order then. Like from top to bottom. Hi Deku. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up.
If something is canon, it means it actually happened, like Harry Graf. Canonically, Reina is the armored type next D.
I don't get it. Could you explain it a bit better? I know the noun, canon.
Harry Graf. Fight me.
No. A collection or list of sacred books accepted as genuine? No. A general law, rule, principle, or criteria? I don't know. A member of the clergy? No. Well then, if you don't know, then let me do desktop. Okay. Sorry, you can't see anything. Yes, I know. Shut up.
Harry Grant. Also,
Okay.
in the next couple of streams, do you have a second monitor to keep your files open on?
No. Why? Why? Because yeah, I don't know.
Harry Grant. You
Alright.
will see.
I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Harry
Anyway.
Grant. Just check them in future, just in case. Harry Grant. Anything might change.
Just tell me when,
Harry Grant.
like, when
Winking
it could
face.
change. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Deku. We were a little embarrassed today, you know. It's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Deku. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Yeah. Hey? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. Hey! My friend wants me to play this, so that's why I'm playing this. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong thing. I'm so sorry. There you go. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would... Mate.
How can you play this game while Destroyed December is on?
What do you mean? Like, because...
It's
No, I'm gonna be... Shut up!
That's what she said.
I'm gonna be spreading it across a couple of these. This game.
Oscar Kennedy. Grim winking face, kiss and smile. Dead pan face, grin smile. Kissing expressionless ears of joy. Yummy face, smiley face. No mouth face, open mouth smile. Cool, slightly smiling face with rolling eyes. Open mouth smile, smiling face, hugging face. Smirk, cold sweat smile. Throwing kisses smile. With a halo blue it open mouth smile. Kissy face, thinking face. Few open mouth face. Nerd face. Pensive face, money mouth face, slipper mouth face, tongue out, confused face, astonished face, hushed face, tongue out, confounded face, disappointed, sleeping yoke upside down.
No. I'm not accepting this. There we go. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
Harry Grant. Hello, Mr. VR Chatlames.
Okay.
Harry Grant. Do you know what happens in this? VR Chatlames. What it do? VR chat limits. People die.
Oh, thanks for spoiling it.
Harry Grant.
Joking, I already knew that. Just don't spoil it. Don't be a cunt. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit. Oh my god!
Just Monica. Harry Grant. Yeah, don't.
Can you just?
Harry Grant. Shage.
I'm gonna mute you guys if you keep on talking. Actually, I might as well close this. I'll check it in 5 minutes. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahaha. Ahaha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Nope. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty Shut up. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, I can't speak. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, I'm gonna turn it back on now. Alright. I should read through the whole poem, right?
VR chat limits. He knows it, XD. VR chat limits. He's a fucking weirdo.
I know what. I don't know the storyline in this. Just shut up, alright? Alright, hole in the wall. Intervene me. See the direction the spackle. Spackle?
VR chat limits. OHHHMGEEEE. VR chat limits. NOOB. Harry Grant. SSHHH.
Yeah, put him on timeout. Define spackle.
Spackle can be a noun meaning a compound used to fill cracks in plaster and produce a smooth surface.
Ah, yes, okay. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. Sorry. I was just looking up the... yeah, sorry. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. Ariel, blind, like a film left down the sun. But it's too late, my retina's already scorched by a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I was... Oh my god!
Yes.
A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Okay, let me think about this. By he, I'm guessing it's me. Infinite choices. I guess we get choices in this game. I don't know. Yeah, we do. Looking into the club, or looking. Okay, I'll just continue that. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ahaha, It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of style. That kind of style, not that. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems. That is, a lot of poems have been putting.
I think it's a metaphor for the player looking into the game.
Or that, yeah. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words, not worlds, I was looking at the L, words and lines. When formed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Ah, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, if you try too hard, you mean, then you'll never make any progress. Progress. Yes. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You what, mate? I'll go with this one then. Sup, boy? Oh my goodness, this is so good, Doki. Eh? I love it. Had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not good at writing at all. Yeah, all I did was write some words. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea why, like, either. Ah, jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. I'm sure you don't like it just because I wrote it. Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. Sorry, I just can't read today. I can't read any either. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Doki poem. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Ooh, okay. Ooh. You're so weird, Sayori. Ha! VR chat memes has gone on VR chat. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Doki. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Forgot her name. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here.
IGTG now, it's they do a stream a day so end this when you have to write your next poem. G bye.
Okay, see ya. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And oh fuck, how do I go back? Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Right, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. One second, I'm just stretching. Kissing my forehead to help you out of bed. To help me out of bed, sorry. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What? I want breakfast. So Yuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I've got to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it wasn't a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs on toast. And toast, not on toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. What did I say like that? Okay, I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hey, this was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Yuri. Yuri says at the poem. My one then. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. 0 people watching. Okay. First time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess they might be it after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I can help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learnt to pick on them. I think the most noticeable thing I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. And the end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Alright. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Why can't I? Okay. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself it's kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literacy club? Ghosts under the light. Oh dear. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath amber glow. Can't read this handwriting. Amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by a sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Yeah, you do. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I don't read the script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it, I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story is never out of ghosts at all, Deku. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I wonder who I'm gonna choose. Hey. Okay. Well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Hey, then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's why I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. ... So, in other words, no other hands, other words, you're saying you liked it? What the hell does irk mean? Ugh. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world, not the whole world, so. Like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheeses can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and that stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. What? Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something, so didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Well, yeah, guess not. I decided to humour her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of papers. Papers? What? Sharing their respective poems. Sorry, there we go. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Hey? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Hey? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked somebody who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Deku did too. So based on that, I will gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Deku liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Deku appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was doing... Okay. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Deki started showing up. Natsuki, Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Deku, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then it wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making poems all convolute? Well, if you can use words like that, then you can write poems. Convoluted for no reason. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure out. That's true, actually. Let me explain that to her, Deku. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Deku? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be Natsuki. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, Natsuki has a point. Okay. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take cover. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah. It did, didn't it? Ahaha. Shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look. What we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and showing it can definitely be hard. Looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean anything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Deku. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the only thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it. The only thing, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea. Hey? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was all worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Deku. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Hey, about what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun, oh dear. Of course. I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end though, Monica's right, being in a literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess been worth it so far. Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Doki, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about it with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Deku, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Deku, it's nice that... Okay, sorry. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop here? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. It's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Thank you for watching. So basically every chapter takes an hour? Interesting. Alrighty, well done. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow if you join the live stream. Tomorrow. Which I recommend you do. Because, yeah, why not? Alrighty, well, see ya, boys.